ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Q101 Lounge. Make some noise. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am Case from Brian and Kenzie in the morning on Q101. It is a delight to share our Friday afternoon, not only with me, with you, but also, I will stop talking because we have Badflower here. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Badflower! What's up, guys? Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Oh my goodness, this is nice. We're so close. We're in person. This is so great. You guys have been on the road now for what, a month at this point? How long's this tour been? A month?
I think about a month. Yeah.
All right. How are we holding up? Everybody doing okay? Mental health wise,
No.
physical health wise? No, not good.
No, everything's bad.
Would you like to expand on that? What specifically is bad at this point?
Ooh, well, we're all in our 30s now. We've been for a minute, so every morning we all wake up like this. Our backs are hurting. We're not getting any sleep. What else?
Slept like 11 hours last night.
All right, well, never mind.
That's awesome.
Congratulations. That's awesome. Everybody give it up for sleeping 11 hours. We can only dream of doing such a thing.
I didn't.
How many hours we get last night, Josh? How many hours we looking at?
You know what? We went through a time change, so
We did.
I think I got 1 extra hour. I thought I got 5, but maybe 6, which is
Wow.
actually pretty good.
You look good, too.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course, of course. I am curious because you guys have now been around, been a band for, such a long time, yet you're so distinguished, no insult there. But you guys share tight spaces on the road. You guys travel the country together. What is the meaningless fight that you guys have gotten into on this tour, or are we all getting along in perfect harmony? Is anybody showering too long?
No, we could. You want to jump in this mic a little bit?
Sure, yeah.
Come on up here.
He often forgets that he makes coffee in the morning, and then when I make my coffee and drink my coffee that's nice and hot, he'll think I'm drinking his coffee that's now 4 hours old.
So it's nothing but turmoil all the time. It's really.
I can't wait for this to be covered in Badflower behind the music. It's going to be a really gripping episode.
No, I don't. We actually do get along pretty well. Yeah, surprisingly.
That's what I like to hear. What's been the highlight of this tour so far?
Ooh, what do you guys think?
I don't know. Louder Than Life was a lot of fun yesterday. Hopefully that festival gets to go on for the rest of the weekend because of the storm, but...
This is the highlight.
Yeah, this is it right here, you guys.
Good answer. Give it up for Badflower again. That's so much fun.
You guys look a lot better than we do right now. You guys look... That's great.
I am curious. You guys, of course, veterans of Q101 at this point. You guys have played in this room before. 2 years ago, you guys were at Twisted Christmas. Last time you were in Chicago was Q101's Picnic in 2023. I think the reputation that you guys have developed during your time as a band is you guys are excellent live performers. Certainly blew me away the first time I saw you guys. I am curious at this stage in your band's life, how do you guys go about putting a set list together because you have so many great songs to choose from?
There's a certain number of songs that we always play that will never get cut. And they're really the hits because we're not stupid. We're not Radiohead, And then it's usually just a flow of energy thing. We know a certain flow of our set that feels good if it's going to be like an hour and a half set. And so there's certain songs that we might like. It's either this one because it's this energy, or that can be swapped out with any number of these that are the same energy, but it always goes in the number 2 slot. Like things like that.
For sure. It's real science.
And we also change our set list.
Almost every night?
Yeah, we
have alternating sets on this tour. It's one different one every night.
And then we'll also actually swap out songs too.
Switch some songs out as well.
Good. Well, I like that. Do you guys have any specific memories that come to mind when you do play Chicago? I know at some point every city blends together, but Chicago is Chicago, and we're better than most cities.
I have a great memory of Chicago.
I would love to hear it.
Our first time, maybe not the first time, but we played the House of Blues supporting another band, and a friend was in town, and we went to this fancy restaurant, and we got these amazing Brussels sprouts, but I didn't know that for me, Brussels sprouts are not good before you play a show. And I was just so gassy in the top and the bottom area, and I could barely sing, and I was like having a panic attack about it. It was really bad. So I thought about that.
A full loaf of sourdough bread or anything in Chicago.
What's that?
It's not like you ate a full loaf of sourdough bread.
Oh, that's true. Jordan over here, he wears a million hats on the road. He ate a full loaf of sourdough bread, bragged about it. He goes, I ate a full loaf of sourdough bread, and then puked for like 4 hours that night.
In the shower.
In the shower, just fetal position.
That's
Nobody
unfortunate.
knows why he bragged about it.
Same
It wasn't
trip,
even
right?
like
that was the same trip.
Was it?
Was that the same trip?
Yeah, same trip.
Oh wow.
Memories being made
So
in Chicago.
Chicago's always a good time for us. We really like it here.
Good, I'm glad. You are vegan, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so you don't know this. This just happened this morning on the morning show. We were joking about how we have a charcoal grill sitting in the studio. We don't know what to do with it. And I told people if they brought barbecue food to this lounge, I would let them in even if they didn't have a ticket. I am curious, though, because you are vegan. If you're invited to the Q101 barbecue, what are you going to bring? What are you going to eat there?
Ooh, Impossible Burgers or Beyond Meat, anything, yeah.
Fun. I like that. I like those. Those
Yeah.
are tasty. All right.
We get to partake in all the fun activities.
That's what I like. 2024, man. It's an amazing world.
Yeah.
2024, again, Badflower, you guys have been a band for 10 years now, which is crazy to think. Does it make
Ew.
sense? No. You look great. You look great. You sound great, too. Does it make sense at this point that this is your life, this is how you pay your bills, that you're in a rock band, which is, I assume, what you always wanted to do? Or is there still a level of imposter syndrome that comes even this many years on the road?
1000% imposter syndrome.
For sure?
Yeah.
Wow, that's unfortunate. You're really good at what you do. You should believe it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, but like it kind of helps us. I think knowing that this is ridiculous what we get to do, knowing that it's impossible and insane, and just kind of treating it like you're living in a dream makes you more creative and be your best self.
For sure.
So we try to do that as often as possible. Like pretend it's not real.
Do you have a real like pinch me moment? You're like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm playing the same show as so and so, or I can't believe so and so said they like my band.
Yeah, they happen a lot.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Again, you're very good at this.
Thank you.
You should remember
It's not going to
that.
be today. I just woke up.
Let me ask you about the new music real quick. You guys have a song called Detroit out. Everybody's going to ask you this, but the song is not about Detroit, correct?
Not even a little bit.
It was just written there.
Yes.
Okay, can you talk to me about that song? Because the opening line, I believe, or maybe the second line, is I'm not bored of life, I think it's bored of me. And when I heard that, I said, that's heavy. That's
Yeah.
deep. What were you going through at this point when you wrote the song Detroit?
Multiple things. I mean, one, missing aspects of the journey to get to where we are now, and not that we're not still on a journey. Obviously, we have there's only up to go, I suppose. But I think for me, we could also go down. For me, I think I set my personal goals as a musician too low. And I got there too quick. And I was like, now what do I do? Like when we were first starting out, I was like, all I want to do is like open for a bigger band. Just want to open. That's all we want to do is open for a band. I never considered we'd be like a headlining band. I never thought that.
At Park West tonight, by the way.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So that just kind of happened, and it happened pretty fast. And now, I used to manifest a lot of stuff. These are all the things that I want, and then I got all of them. And now I'm like, what the fuck do I do?
That's a tough problem to have.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like a very privileged problem to have, but it's true. Like it's difficult to figure that out. So you have to like set new goals, I guess. But some of that fire is not there from when you were younger, and you just really wanted something, and you felt like you were deserving of it. And that line specifically, "I'm not bored of life. I think it's bored of me," is more like what it makes me think of is how different the world is, especially like the world of entertainment and the way we consume stuff, and how it's different than the way it was when I grew up looking at like rock stars.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
the
often
world-
say
yeah.
now, it's like nobody sees bands anymore. There's no visibility, there's no MTV, and you guys have a great look. People should be able to see you and recognize you in the
Right.
streets. Yeah. That's odd.
Sometimes they do in Walmart.
In Walmart, really?
Yeah, I've been recognized in Walmart.
That's when you know you've made it.
I get it at airports sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes airports. Walmart's my favorite one though.
That's good.
'Cause,
That's,
like-
that's middle America, baby. That's when you know you've
where
made
I
it.
live in Tennessee. I'm like in Tennessee, not Nashville, Tennessee. And that's the only place where you can go grocery shopping is the Walmart. So I'm just there alone, like looking like me. And they're like, "What are you doing here?" Shopping.
Last question before you guys play what is going to be an excellent set. The other single you guys have out right now is Teacher Has a Gun. And I will preface this with, you're delightful gentlemen, and you've turned out great, and you've turned out very successful. I do have the inkling that you were perhaps difficult students growing up. Am I safe in that assessment? What's the most trouble we got in school as little Badflower compared to now?
I got expelled for a whole year.
You got expelled for a whole year?
Well, yeah, but
I didn't know this.
still got to pass the grade.
You just didn't go to school?
I did, but after school.
What did you get expelled for?
Something stupid.
Did anybody get suspended? Anybody get detention? What do we get in trouble for?
I was class clown, so they appreciated my shenanigans.
Comedic timing. You had a gift.
Yeah.
Not everybody has a gift.
I was
You
also
do.
really I was a terrible student though. I never opened my backpack at home.
I,
Never.
I was an
never.
awful student too. I fake graduated from high school.
How so?
I didn't have enough credits to pass, and they weren't going to let me walk, but they felt bad for my parents, so they let me walk at graduation, gave me a fake diploma as long as I promised to go to summer school afterwards.
That is a really beautiful story. This is a lesson to any children we have in the lounge or any children watching on Facebook. Don't pay attention in school. Don't bother with it. You will be in a big, successful band one day, much like Badflower. They are at Park West tonight. Limited
Can't
tickets
wait to be on one
available.
of those.
Limited tickets available tonight on Q101.com. You can go get those tickets. Badflower, that's all I have for you guys. You guys want to play some music now?